Welcome again to OUTPACEsys, where you can find singular views for profitable investing. At this time of great turmoil in the financial world, as well as the general world, since everyone these days is somewhat concerned or downright scared by what is happening, in this video we'd like to talk about the fantastic results we had this week. How fantastic? Well, we'll show you how we, this week, more than doubled our initial capital. If you're skeptical about this kind of results, well, you're right, because there is a lot of unrealistic material in the media. However, the following charts will show you how these things can actually be achieved. And forget about the scary comments you hear. Risk control is one of the primary concerns of ours, and we base the overall approach on strict money management rules designed to totally avoid catastrophic losses. In other words, if you follow the right rules, ultimately practicing a thoughtful approach as opposed to put all my eggs in the traditional basket, then the results can be outstanding. So, to counter the general pessimistic attitude, we decided this week to focus on a trade a bit more aggressive than our usual mode. We decided to trade a relatively small amount, dealing options on the QQQQs, or Qs, the PowerShares Q ETF, that follows the Nasdaq 100 index. This is a 5-minute chart of the Qs on Monday, the 20th of October 2008. The arrows that you can see here and here indicate the triggers generated by the OUTPACEsys system to open new trades. These X's that you see here indicate the exit points. Monday was the busiest day, with 4 trades in that day. We started short in the Qs in the morning, only to go long in the later hours of the day as the market rallied a bit. On Tuesday we had 2 trades, one of which remained open overnight and closed the following morning. Wednesday was a really bad bear day, and we had 1 long trade in the afternoon. Thursday also was a down day, and we had 1 short position in the day. On Friday we did not have any triggers and stayed on the side. The system is designed to avoid backlash. So let us summarize now the results of this week's worth of trading. The results are summarized in this chart, where you can see the option we traded, its symbol here, the date and time of the opening and the closing of each trade, the price of the option, and the price that we closed at. You can also see the percent profit for each trade and the dollar profits and loss, and we're proud to say here that there was only profits this week. The total profit is also indicated here, and please notice that all the data in the table is for 1 option contract. You can trade as many options as your money management plan allows, but this data is just for 1 option. As you can see, the opening prices range from $140 to $292 per option. So this was the capital needed for this whole operation. The capital at risk on each trade was a multiple of these figures, say a maximum of $1,000 if you wanted to trade 4 contracts. Bear in mind also that the stop-loss orders we issue define the maximum loss per trade, so the entire capital would never be a total risk. Bottom line is that this week we more than doubled the capital at risk in a very safe and controlled fashion. Not bad for a week's worth of work. The following charts give a broad view of the markets. This is the S&P 500 daily chart. The equities market is still in a deep dump. What we're seeing now is just a possible range trading situation in development. So while the world responds to the moves of the financial gurus trying to fix the world's economies, we continue executing our safe and very profitable short-term trading approach. Next is the Nasdaq 100 index, looking even more bearish than the S&P. Crude oil continues in its avalanche mode. After the small counter trend that we had in mid-September, it continued falling, and there is still no change in sight. we obviously continue to be bearish on oil. Gold made a stronger bullish attempt in September, but is also down in a steep fall at this time. This is it for this week. If you enjoyed this report, we hope you will share the video with your friends, as well as our website, OUTPACEsys.com. The link is on the right of the screen. Please do visit OUTPACEsys.com, where you can find past editions of our weekly reviews and full details on our trading system. As usual, we'll see you online next week. Happy trading!